Welcome to Across the Globe. Today we will learn about lifting state up. Lifting state up in React involves transferring state from a child component to a parent component to enable data sharing across multiple components. By centralizing state in a single source, the application becomes more predictable and simpler to handle. For instance, when creating a form in React where multiple input fields need to interact or update based on user input, lifting state up to the parent component allows for cohesive management of the form's state, ensuring consistency and efficiency in data handling. State management in software development is crucial for efficiency. One way to enhance this is by utilizing Context API in React. This approach helps in avoiding prop drilling, where props are passed down multiple component levels. It enhances maintainability by centralizing state management for easier debugging and updates. Additionally, it encourages reusability by enabling the sharing of state logic across different components. For instance, a shopping cart feature in an e-commerce application can benefit from Context API to avoid passing cart state through numerous levels of components, making the codebase more maintainable and reusable. To facilitate shared state management between Child 1 and Child 2, the count state can be elevated to the parent app component in React. This way, app can pass down the count state as a prop to both Child 1 and Child 2, ensuring they access and update the same state value consistently. This approach guarantees synchronized state management across components and facilitates seamless communication and interaction between Child 1 and Child 2 without undue complexity. The provided code snippet contains three classes: app, Child 1, and Child 2. The app class has a constructor method that initializes a state dictionary with a key count set to 0. The Child 1 and Child 2 classes have constructor methods that accept a count parameter, which is then assigned to the count attribute of each respective class instance. For example, an instance of the app class would have a state attribute with count 0, while instances of Child 1 and Child 2 classes receive a count value upon instantiation. This structure demonstrates how attributes can be initialized within classes in Python. Lifting state up in React involves moving the state from individual components to a shared ancestor component. This practice streamlines state management, enhances code clarity, and fosters component reusability. By lifting state up, multiple components can access and modify the shared state. When structuring React applications, identify the common ancestor of components that require access to the state and elevate the state to that component level. For example, in a shopping cart application, lifting the cart state up to a parent component that contains both the product list and the cart summary components can facilitate seamless communication and updates between the two components. In a busy kitchen, the head chef assigns different tasks to each cook. Instead of each cook keeping track of all the ingredients they need in their own station, the head chef makes a list of all ingredients needed for the entire recipe and hands it out to each cook. This way, the head chef lifts up the state of ingredient tracking from individual cooks to a centralized list, making it easier to manage and coordinate tasks effectively in the kitchen. This analogy can be converted into a program where a central data structure, such as a list or dictionary, is used to store and manage shared state information, rather than having multiple separate variables scattered throughout the program. This helps in simplifying the code, improving efficiency, and ensuring consistency in data handling. Hey, code conquerors! Ready to level up? With TechLearn ATG, showcase your skills with official course certificates. Just visit our site and start. Need that extra boost? Get tailored learning, 24/7 support, and expert guidance. Coding smarter, growing faster, and making learning fun. Go to our website across the globe, www.atg.world. In this React program, state management is demonstrated through the concept of lifting state up. The recipe component acts as the central hub for storing and managing a list of ingredients using the useState hook. The app component renders the recipe component, showcasing the hierarchical relationship. Each individual ingredient is displayed using the ingredient component, which receives the ingredient name as a prop. This separation of concerns allows for better code organization and reusability. The Add Ingredient function in the Recipe component enables the addition of a new ingredient to the existing list by updating the state with the new ingredient appended. This modification to the state triggers a re-render, reflecting the updated list of ingredients in the UI. By lifting the state of the ingredient list up to the Recipe component, changes to the list can be managed centrally, ensuring consistency across the application. This pattern promotes scalability and maintainability by avoiding prop drilling and facilitating data flow in complex React applications. Real-world applications of lifting state up can be seen in e-commerce websites, where a centralized shopping cart component manages the items added by various product components, or in form components, where a central form state handles input values and validation for multiple form fields. The concept of lifting state up is crucial in React development for structuring components efficiently and maintaining a clear data flow within the application. Let's delve into two real-world applications that leverage the concept of lifting state up. 1. E-commerce shopping cart management. In an e-commerce platform, the shopping cart functionality often involves various components like product cards, quantity selectors, and a cart summary. By lifting the cart state up to a centralized location, any change in the cart, adding, updating, or removing items, can be synchronized across all components that rely on this data. This approach ensures consistency and real-time updates for a seamless shopping experience. Collaborative Task Management Tool. Consider a collaborative task management tool where multiple team members can create, edit, and mark tasks as complete. By lifting the task state up to a shared context, any modification made by one team member reflects instantly for all participants. This ensures that everyone stays up to date with the latest task statuses and changes, fostering collaboration and productivity. In both examples, lifting state up enhances data consistency and simplifies data management by centralizing the state that multiple components rely on. This not only streamlines the application's logic, but also promotes a more responsive and interactive user experience. Across the globe, lifting state up in applications continues to play a crucial role in maintaining data integrity and fostering efficient communication between various components. Keep learning, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next video.